This week, I'm doing some tasks around the home, including making some homemade candles, baking some things from scratch, and updating some of the decor around our tiny house. Today, I want to get started making some homemade birthday candles with beeswax. I usually make pour-over candles, but I have a couple of birthdays coming up, so I thought it'd be fun to make some homemade dipped candles. So I have my wick, and I just need to cut this to size, and I collected some rocks earlier from the yard to use as a weights because normally I will use washers, but I didn't have any washers on hand at the house and didn't want to drive to town. So collected rocks from the yard, and I have my beeswax melting. I just pour that over like a pot with some water to simmer, and that will melt the beeswax. It does take quite a bit of time for the beeswax to melt. I use the pellets, but even then it still just takes a while. So it's kind of a long process, but it's pretty simple. The candles have cooled, so I just finished trimming the wicks and cutting off the rock weights, and they turned out so cute. I have little baby birthday candles now. They're so fun. I really wish I could have made them longer, but I need to get some different equipment to do that, so this will totally work. I don't want to waste the remaining wax, so I'm just pouring the leftovers into these little jars I thrifted, and same thing, just giving it a weight, tying it around something to hold it at the top, and then that way I don't waste any of the beeswax. Dalton and I are putting together a material list for some window covers because we're supposed to have 80-mile-an-hour winds tomorrow night. So usually when we have like big windstorms like this, the windows will bow, but if it gets crazy, then we don't want them to break. So we're gonna go get down into town, get some supplies, and hopefully tomorrow we can get that up in time before the wind comes. But it's going. Oh gosh. Like everyone has texted us.
Yeah.
I wonder what it's gonna be.
I was worried about you guys.
It's I think it's just starting up here, but
Yeah, bro.
And
it's pretty intense.
everyone in town is like texting us right now, like, "Are you guys okay?" I'm like,
I'm like terrified because I'm like, if it's that bad here, what is it gonna be up here?
Yeah, it was that bad down there.
Like 130?
Yeah, seriously.
We're gonna sail.
Mom was saying that rain.
Okay, I am headed to Goodwill. I want to check out and see if they have a couple of items that I've been looking for the living room, and I also need some stuff for DIY I'm doing today. So I'm gonna head there and see what we can find.
So I didn't end up getting anything from the thrift store. I didn't find anything, but I went back and I found so many good things. So I thought I'd do a little thrift haul of things that I found. I was so excited that I found this set of beautiful blue bowls. These are going to be so fun for bread making and baking, and they're just like really good quality and love a good thrift find. So got those. And then I was looking for a different lampshade for this lamp that I usually put up there or move it around, but I just don't love how, like, I don't know, it's pretty modern, but I wanted something more cozy. So I found this cute little lampshade, which I think is gonna be the perfect size. So I'm just gonna swap these out. Have a little bit of a homier feel in here. I also love that this is an oatmeal colored shade, so it'll give like a warmer glow in the evening too, instead of a bright white tint. And this one, some people might be like, are you buying that used? But hey, let me tell you, I wanted to save some money, and I knew that one day eventually I could probably find a wood squatty potty at Goodwill, and sure enough, I found this. It was like brand new, and so no shame, I love it. I wanted to switch out our plastic one for so long, but I didn't want to like pay full price for something. I don't know, it's just not a fun purchase. So Goodwill coming through. And then just a couple more kitchen home items. This cute little blue and white teacup. My thrifted plate collection keeps growing, which is fun. So have this to add to it. And then just another like storage container. Probably put like Q-tips in it or something in the bathroom.
This is a good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin.
I thought I would share some of my favorite meal prep recipes I've been making lately. One has been a meatloaf. I've made this 5 ingredient meatloaf so many times, but this time I want to try adding some veggies. So I have some carrots and some zucchini that I'm going to add to that. And it's just a really simple, quick, I don't know. We're big on protein, so this is like a really good go-to. I love meatloaf. And then the other one is a oatmeal banana bread that I've been making on repeat. I love this loaf. I was really wanting some kind of like baked oatmeal, but there was like banana bread and had like a dense texture, so not like a fluffy normal banana bread. So I kind of threw everything together and added some protein powder, some Greek yogurt, some oat flour, and it's kind of like a oatmeal meets banana bread, and I really like it. So I've been making this for breakfast. I added blueberries last time. I don't have blueberries on hand right now, but I have some frozen mixed berries. There's not a ton of room for art in this little house, but I have found that printing out little Polaroid sized photos is a really fun way to like keep memories up around the house, but not have it be just overwhelming with picture frames everywhere. So I want to do a little refresh of these prints because they're a couple years old, and I thought it'd be fun to swap them out with some of our recent memories. I do enjoy cake from time to time, but I don't tend to eat a lot of refined sugar, so I created a recipe with maple syrup, and I liked the cake okay. It had great flavor, but it was a little dense, so I think I'm going to keep testing out recipes. But I loved the lemon curd and the lemon cream cheese frosting, so I think I'm going to stick with this and see if I can create a better cake next time. Okay, I think I'm gonna close this out here because I need to get outside and get started on some yard work. This weekend will probably be full of yard work because ever since that windstorm, it just blew in such a warm front. It's been like, we've had 60-degree days nearly this week, and that's just wild for the middle of winter. So at least it still feels like the middle of winter to me. With all of the snow melting, we have so much mud up here. So Dalton has been taking the tractor out and trying to give us a new driveway. We have a big pile of gravel that was left over from before the snow last year, so we can still spread that around, and that's really been helping. And now things are starting to dry out, but I want to make sure to get the seeds planted before the ground becomes totally dry. And then I'm also working on a fun project. I'm so excited this month, a couple of fun projects that I'm looking forward to being able to share in the coming weeks. So I will see you next time. Thank you guys so much for watching.